Hello everyone, good morning. Today we are going to learn a new topic from your Holy Faith grammar, and this one a little connected with your previous chapter, noun. Can you tell me, children, what is noun? Yes, the name of anything else, or you may say the thing which we can see or touch in our daily life. That is the noun, and this includes the name of person, name of place, fruit, flower, relation, animal, bird, etc. Okay, nice. Now we shall categorize them in our current topic, that is countable and uncountable noun. Okay, so let's talk about the first one. What is countable noun? Yes, the noun which we can count is called countable noun. Listen, children, again I will tell you, the noun which we can count, that is countable noun. So for your better understanding, let's take an example of countable noun. So children, how many pencils do you see in this picture? Yes, so let's count them. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So how many pencils? Yes, you got here 4 pencils. As because we could count the pencil is a countable noun. Okay, so let's take some other examples of countable noun. Book, man, woman, tiger, bird, body, table, chair, star, etc. So here, children, you might think that why star is a countable noun, as we don't know the number of stars in the universe. Yes, it is countable because you can still say a number before it. When you look up at the night sky, you may never finish counting the star, but you can certainly begin counting them, like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 5 star, like that. Okay. Then the next one is about uncountable noun. The noun which we cannot count, that is uncountable noun. Again I will repeat it. The noun which we cannot count, that is uncountable noun. Here we take some examples of uncountable noun like sugar, rice, flour, milk, water, gold, money, luggage, etc. Now let's describe each one. Here, sugar, rice, flour, milk, water or any liquid come under uncountable noun. This one is very easy because we can't count them by using numbers like 1 rice, 2 milk, 3 sugar, isn't? Yes, we can definitely say that 1 glass of water, 1 glass of milk or a bag of rice, but we can't count them individually. Clear, everyone? Okay. The next one about gold. Here remember, children, every metal is an uncountable itself, like silver, copper, wood, etc. Yes, you can count the earrings, rings, necklace or bangles which is made up of gold or silver, but we can't count gold. We can take here another example, like what do you see here? Yes, this is the picture of a pot and a table or chair. We can count pot, we can count table or chair, but once it is broken, it becomes wood and a pot becomes soil after some days, isn't? So here pot is a countable noun, but soil cannot be counted. And table or chair is a countable noun, but wood itself an uncountable singular noun. Clear, children? Okay. The next about money. This one is also very important. Yes, it is also an uncountable noun. This is because we cannot say 1 money, 2 money or 3 money. Yes, it is true we can count money in the sense that we can say $1 or 2 rupees, but we are counting dollar or rupees, not money. Understood? Okay. Then the next one about luggage. Yes, it is also an uncountable noun because luggage is the total of all one's suitcase, bags, baskets, etc. Bag or basket is a countable noun since we are able to actually say there are 2 or 3 bags or baskets instead of 2 or 3 luggage. Okay, then the last one is very important, that is here. Yes children, be careful with the noun here, which is normally uncountable, but it can be countable in some situation only when referring to individual hairs. Let's take example to clarify it. First example, she has black hair. Look at the picture children. She has black hair. In first picture, the example is she has black hair. Here we talk about the hair of the scalp or hair of the head. So it refers uncountable noun. But in the second picture it says whenever she finds a gray hair, listen again, I will tell it. Whenever she finds a gray hair, she pulls it out. In this case, hair can be countable. Now, clear children? Okay. Now we shall discuss some key points for using countable noun and also uncountable noun. So the first one, for countable noun, we can use numbers in countable noun. Listen, first point, we can use numbers in countable noun. Like we can say 1 tree, 2 dolls, 3 balloons, etc. Okay. Next point, we can use a or an before the countable noun. Listen children, we have already learned about a or an in your translation. Do you know the meaning of a or an? Yes, it means single or one. Okay, so here you can use a or an, like an apple, a jog, a school, etc. Then the last point, we can make its plural form, like boy, boys, pen, pens, lady, ladies, bench, benches. Okay. Similarly, here are some key points for uncountable noun. Very simple children, the opposite point of countable noun. First one, we cannot use numbers in uncountable noun. We can't say 1 sugar, 2 milk, 3 water. Okay. Number 2, we can't use a or an before uncountable noun. We can't say a gold, a money, an ink. Okay. Then the next point, we cannot make its plural form. That means we cannot say golds, monies, luggages, inks, sugars, waters, oils. We can't say like that because they are uncountable singular noun. Is that clear? Okay children, that's all for today. So watch the video properly and practice the lesson. Okay, so keep learning. Thank you.